Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Using his legs. It's gone. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
We'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Ball handed off. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Sturdivant. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And now they'll run it on the draw. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Let's see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller, taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Gonna run it. It's low.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down play coming up. Is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going?
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Young. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Handoff in a single back formation. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? First down, looking for more now.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. If you get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller, that's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but so early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. He's found some room at the 45. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Oh, the defense had a chance there to keep him short of the first down marker, but that option, the execution of it, the pitch, just enough for a first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Carr. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a nice Nice wrap-up there by the junior. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires quickly to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? A quick spin move. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. That is broken up and incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To the air, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, that's two straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Using his legs, it's Spawn. Breaks loose at the 40. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down here. Back to throw. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. Tackled there by the defense. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Same tailback, another carry. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. QB keeps it himself. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the run here. Let's it go. It's a fumble. The defense has got it.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The shotgun handoff here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to pull it down and run. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Back to pass. It's Carr. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Pump over the middle. It's Fields. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. On first down, it's play action. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
And now the handoff. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Grab down the middle, it's Lowe. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch is made down the middle. Breaks free in the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Lowe. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Design quarterback run. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. scanning the field. It's leg way. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw. It's leg way. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Jackson. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Single back. Takes the handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. right, here's the toss play. They've got him down out near the 40.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Testing the right side here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pass. It's Carr. He'll take a deep shot. Hook inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Irish. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
But this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Gators will crank up the tempo.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
try the extra point. PHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Payne. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? First play of the drive, they look to the right. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Back to pass. It's Carr. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 98, set to advance on the football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Florida offense retakes the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down.
He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Oh, man, you just hate to see this for this offense. They've done a nice job here, giving themselves a shot to get back into this game, and you got to go for it. But to come up a little bit short, this one may be over.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's off the loss. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. QB keeper all the way. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Great connection there for 6 points.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's running out of time here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Ball handed off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. And they will trot out the field goal team here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding to an already big lead, they'll kick it away here and just try to close the game out. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Lagway. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying for a touchdown here. Oh, and a chance and an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped. Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
38, Florida, 23.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.